Madden. Let's get to it. I've been trying to get a pick six for the past few days. It has not been happening. I used to get pick sixes all the time. Now they're rare. I don't know what's going on. Oh, we're almost gold 3. I did not know that. I knew we were gold, but...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to...
Mute real quick.
Defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson.
Good shit. I like that. I like that out of you. He ain't going nowhere.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. It'll be taken.
I spoke too soon.
Takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
I gotta remember not to play cover 1.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. He's going to be taken down.
I forgot gold's actually difficult. These games are actually hard.
On 1st and 10. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Throw again is May. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And the work is close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and short. And here is May. He's got it inside the 5. And the Patriots are going to be set up with 1st and goal as they get the conversion on 3rd and inches. That's another Patriots 1st down. Here's May again. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it, so that's a play they're going to look back.
He's got to be pissed that his guy dropped that. I guess not anymore.
He's in. Touchdown, New England. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down.
He's going to catch this.
Walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the 26.
Out of the gun, here's May. On the run to the right. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
3rd and 9.
Yes, I'm playing a lineman.
Is May.
How did he get that out? Bro, that should have been a sack. How did he get that out? If that were me, my guy would not be able to get that out of there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings
A
up
good
2nd
spot
and
here,
a yard.
2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Walker. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
A gain of 16 yards.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Give him a
I haven't even had to let out any of my strategy yet.
2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So after 1, it's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. play fake. Here's May. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the
That's the first time that's happened in a long time. That might be the first time that's ever happened to me.
Because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Oh, yeah.
Get off me. I got some good clips from that game. All runs. I'll take that, though.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll be out of bounds on the return.
Muting real quick.
And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
DC, man. 180. Hey. Come on.
Play action now. Jackson. Flush to his right. And he just does get that one away.
How is that not a sack? How'd he get that out?
Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Hey, Alpha, what? What is shot? 180. What is shot? Report!
Jackson now on second down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
I'm lagging.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass.
He's lucky I lagged.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Darnold to throw on second down. That's complete. It's Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
It's the quarterback with a sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark it.
How did he not get it?
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down picked up on the ground. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
2 yards on the play. First down, Seahawks.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10.
I better not lag here.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Cooper, Kupp, touchdown, Seattle.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process.
I'm surprised he caught that, to be honest.
Under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson.
Oh, if he could have caught that and scored, bro. That would have been so cool. How is that not a sack again? If that were me, my quarterback can't get that out of his hands.
We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jackson. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So Marcus Lawrence. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Throwing Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl.
I'd punt if I were him.
And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. Again, working deep downfield. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold.
Touchdown.
Back foot, and it's taken in.
Oh.
How about that? Out of bounds, all the
Close.
way down inside the 15. So a big one there to start the drive. 42 yards. Darnold's now on 1st and 10. They're called in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll go play action with Darnold. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing, Darnold. This one's snagged by Smith and Jigba. He works free, right side. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn.
Yeah, I'd quit too.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers as a set to get started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking out of the gun, it's Cousins. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Got his man at the 6. To the goal line and in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons first down. A gain of 14. First down.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. That one taken in by London. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Cousins throwing on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Throw on the run is complete. And he's in. Cooper, touchdown, Seattle.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Cousins. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
Listen to me.
First down.
Bring up 48.
Now, Cousins. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's a third down and 4. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. 14 on the pickup. First down, Atlanta.
It's a gain of 14. And the Falcons.
Throwing his Cousins. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that will lead to a second down. Tight end motioning left. Second down, Cousins. That's caught. It's Charlie Warner, the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Two. Hey, get. First.
Cousins now. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. Give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Listen to me. Two.
To throw is Cousins. It is brought in the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The throw on first down is Darnold. This one complete right side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Got it with Smith and Jigba. Now Seattle will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
That's good.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
That's another Seahawks first down and goal to go.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. And he'll take it on in. Cooper. Touchdown, Seattle.
What's up, Daniel?
2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have a setup for this guy.
Jason Myers to kick
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Carter on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
at their own 18-yard line.
Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. And he might wait just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Cousins now to throw on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
I got lucky there.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Agnew on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. Now right on the heels of the pick six. He is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 20.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
At the 13-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score Seahawks 31, Falcons 7. Jason Myers.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Carter on the return. Uh-oh. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, Cousins. He fires downfield for Pitts. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
Cousins pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Darnold now on first and 10. With the jig to left side, he's got it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Smith and Jigba there for the catch. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be third. They need one.
We're going to start.
They'll try to sneak it here. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
The Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Sam Darnold, touchdown, Seattle. Certain quarterbacks.
What's up, Grey Knight? You got here right at the end. I'm surprised he stayed in that game that long. Kudos to him. I got so many good clips today. And we hit elite. Hell yeah. That was a good day. We went 3 for 3, 14-0, 20-8, 20-0. I think we went 4-0. Because we just went 40 whatever to 7, I think. Anyways, that's going to be all for today. Make sure to go and watch it back if you didn't get to see the games. There are some pretty good games. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.